I thought he was so cute. I actually like his height. I find him like adorable, and like sometimes I like to pet his hair.
How tall is he?
He's like 5 feet.
This sounds like a pet instead of.
Yeah.
He's really
I like
4'10".
to
He's
pet him.
4'10".
Yeah, see, I pictured that. I don't know why, but I did.
Would you marry
I
him?
pictured a big guy.
Yeah, I've talked about it with
What's
him.
up? What's up? It's Lip Service. I'm Angela Yee.
I'm Stephanie Santiago.
I'm L'Oreal.
I'm Avian.
And I'm Sarah Russi.
Sarah Russi, welcome to the show. We thought that you and Mason were going to be here, but
Mason got sick.
He got sick?
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are good.
We're good. We're okay.
Good or okay? 'Cause those are
Okay.
two different things.
He's okay. We're okay.
We're okay? Okay. Just want to make sure. So let's talk about who you are and why we all know who you are. Because Mason's your boyfriend. And how old are you now?
I'm 26.
26.
He's 54.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And that's a lot older than you. And you've gotten some criticism for that, but you're in love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So how did you guys meet?
So we actually met at a convention in New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It was called Chiller Theater, and I was actually there with another actor.
Ah, shit. See how you can get scooped up?
Yeah.
He played Flick in A Christmas Story,
Mm-hmm.
and Mason just sat down next to me and started talking to me, and from there, it was like, we just clicked.
Was your date jealous?
Oh, yeah. He saw us kiss at the end of the night.
Wait,
After
whoa. Okay, Sarah, you got to back up for a second. You went on a date with somebody else, sat next to Mason, and you kissed him even though you were with somebody else?
Yeah. Like, we went to the after party together. I ditched the other guy.
Damn.
Even though we had, like,
It sounds like
matching
my prom.
Halloween costumes.
No,
Wow.
you came dressed alike.
Yeah, we dressed up for the party, and
No.
I just ditched
ditched
him
him.
completely.
Wow.
How long were you with the other person?
We weren't really together. We were just talking on the phone like a month before, and then
Okay.
that was the first
Yeah.
time we met.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that's not that bad.
Yeah.
Did he hate you after that?
No, he still comments on my photos.
Okay, so he's a cool person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He gets it.
Does Mason, now how does that make Mason feel?
Mason doesn't care because Mason already knew him. They were already kind of friends.
That's
Was
very
that weird?
under-
How did you
understanding
feel
all
about
around.
that? Like,
It doesn't bother me that they're friends. I mean, they're not really close friends. They don't hang out or anything.
They're acquaintances.
Right.
Was Mason dating anybody at the time?
No, he wasn't. Well, I think he was like dating some girls, but he gave them up for me.
Now, I heard that you actually wanted to holler at him first.
Mason?
Yeah.
Instead of the other guy?
Like you were the one that kind of initiated things with Mason.
Well, I sent him a Facebook friend request because a friend of mine was telling me about him.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't know who he was.
So what was she saying about him?
She was like saying that she met him before and that he was like trying to get at her.
Ah, shit. Now, that's a good question. Because if a guy is trying to talk to one of your homegirls, would you feel awkward talking to him after that? Even if they never hooked up or anything, right? Is it weird, like L'Oreal or Stephanie or Avian, if a guy's trying to talk to me and you know it, right? And then you meet him, would you feel weird talking to him?
Yeah.
if
I'm
I
not
knew it,
talking to
yes,
him.
definitely.
Yeah, that's weird.
For sure.
as fuck. Only because I would feel like, well, it depends how close I am with the friend. If it's you, absolutely
Yeah,
not.
if it's Ange, it's different.
Yeah, because it's like you gonna be around me
Right.
and you, and then he's gonna be like.
But we never talked.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I
but
know he
then that
liked
means
you.
he just goes from friend to friend, right? So it's like, for
Well,
me,
it was an acquaintance of mine.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
really a
not
friend.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
see?
but I think for me, is like, if I know that he tried to get with one of my friends, then like, I'm
But
good
she
on
kind of
that.
put her onto him, like, yo, he's lit, this, that, and the third. So she's like, oh, I like him. She ain't
Yeah,
really
I mean,
like the
yeah.
girl.
If the friend is like kind of like,
She ain't like you. Acquaintance
her.
mean you don't
She
really
likes
like
her.
her.
I never met her in person. She's
Oh my
Exactly.
God,
It's
it's a social media
Wait,
friend.
this is
different.
That's
That's
because
Well, that's
of her
different.
age.
It doesn't
Well,
even
that's
real
different.
life
But
for
like,
them.
if it's a real friend, like if I know you and I knew you were dating this guy or that he tried to get with you, no.
If
know?
it's some online shit, I might marry that nigga. It does not matter because I don't even know
Right.
her
Thanks,
like
boo.
that. Like, yeah,
No,
thanks
right,
for the
yeah,
hookup.
for sure. Especially if she was the one telling you, like, hey, there's this guy.
He's lit.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thanks for
I'll
that.
invite you to our wedding.
Now, what intrigues me the most is that you were a sugar baby.
yeah.
So explain what a sugar baby is for everybody and tell me how this works because I've never been. Has anybody in here ever been a sugar baby?
Sugar, nothing.
Officially?
Mm-mm.
Not officially.
Not officially, unofficially. All right, so explain it.
To me, it's more of a legalized version of escorting.
Okay. So break it down.
So I would just meet up with a guy like once a month. He'd give me an allowance.
How much is the allowance on average?
I'd ask for like 1,000.
And how many guys are you sugar babies for at a time that you're getting like 1,000 from all these different people?
I had a few guys I was seeing.
And what did you have to do as a sugar baby? Like, what is the requirements?
I went all the way.
Oh, okay, so you. And how old are they? Because when I think sugar baby, I think sugar daddy's old.
Yeah, old man.
I like old guys. Like in their 50s.
Right. How easy is it for you to go all the way with them? Because for me, sometimes I need to be attracted to the person.
She's attracted to
attracted
us. She
to
said she
old
like
guys.
old guys.
I have to be a little bit attracted to them.
Just a little bit.
But there's been guys where they just paid me to go on dinner dates with them.
But what's more attracting to you? Is it the money or the person? Because for me, money's great, right? But like if I have no type of attraction to you, it's harder for me.
I can't mess with nobody. I think it's ugly
Right.
or unattractive.
That's what I'm
too,
saying.
now.
Can you mess with somebody with no money?
I can't mess with somebody with
If
no
he
money.
looks good and I like him, and
You might try the
everything.
dick, but
I mean, it depends
might
because
try
I don't
it.
need him for money. So I think that's why, like, I don't want to just find a bum and be like, all right, where's the bum?
Right.
It's like, you're great. No, but I think that if he was like struggling and fell on hard times and I liked him, he was
No, you
okay.
met him and he
Fine.
ain't had no money. He lived with his mama.
oh, nah, that's already a
No,
dub.
because you got to
No
be able to
mama.
match at least,
Yeah,
at the very
the fuck?
least. Yeah.
just depends on his circumstances. Like,
No.
what is he doing with his life? You know, is he like on a come up? Is he really working hard for
A struggling
it?
poet.
I don't want nobody that lives with their mom. How do you feel about that?
I actually dated someone like that a few years ago.
And he was still giving you $1,000 every time he seen you?
No.
That's why he
no,
couldn't get his
no.
own place.
It's a regular
Like, I
guy.
was about 22. I was still living at home at the time. And this guy was 30 and still living at home. But I
What
dumped
was
him
his
after like 2
reasoning?
months.
What was his reasoning?
I don't even know.
He didn't have shit going on.
Didn't have anything going on. He thought he was a fashion designer.
So how did you become a sugar baby? For people that are interested, how can I get into that?
I've always been intrigued by it. I just wanted to make money and date older guys.
So you've always been into older guys,
Yeah.
so it's easier.
I like them in their 50s and kind of 60s too.
Why?
Is there like a website you can go to hook up?
Yeah, I used to use Seeking Arrangement and What's Your Price. What's Your Price is like they bid on you. So
They get
God.
straight to the
$100
point.
for a date, $200 for a date.
What's the best date you ever been on?
There was this one guy, he was really nice. He took me to Morimoto and he paid me like $300.
All right, so I get to eat.
Just to go, like, just to
Right.
go on to dinner?
Yeah, just to go on to dinner. And I didn't even kiss him.
Damn. Now, what about sexually, right? Because you said you'll go all the way if it comes to that. So have you had any bad sexual experiences?
I think every time they paid for it, it was bad.
Oh, shit. Like, what makes it bad?
It's just boring. I'm not really attracted to them because I wouldn't be doing it if they weren't paying me.
But you like older men.
I do, but I'm very picky.
So what's exciting about older men? Because I feel like once they reach a certain age, some of them might be boring. So what do you look for? Like, what's the ideal 50 or 60-year-old for you that's not boring?
I'm kind of boring myself. Like I don't go out partying every night. I like to drink sometimes.
Not today.
Yeah, not today.
But now that
Sick
you're
today.
with Mason, do you still do that? Like, do you still go on your dates and stuff like that?
No, he wouldn't let me do that.
So does
I've
he
done that
give
with
you-
other guys though.
Yeah.
They don't
Other
mind. They're
boyfriends.
like, bring that money home, baby.
So does he give you an allowance to like replace that? that you're
No,
missing?
he doesn't
No?
give me an allowance, but he spoils me though. He's got me nice gifts and he takes me out to nice dinners.
Does his family like you?
I never met his mom.
What?
How long has
I
it
don't think
been,
his
though?
brother likes me. I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Back it up. Y'all been together for almost a year?
Yeah, like 7 months.
7 months. You haven't met his mom? Why is that?
Well, she's 94, and I
Okay.
guess
Oh,
she
well,
doesn't.
yeah.
She's not
Alright,
up for
so it doesn't
meeting
matter.
me.
1 foot in.
Does
I
he-
want to meet her.
Did he
but,
tell her about you?
Oh yeah, they talk about me.
So you and Mason were supposed to come together. Are you guys on good terms?
Kind of.
Be honest, Sarah. What's
He doesn't want to be in the spotlight anymore.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I really don't know. He
Too
doesn't like the
overwhelming,
attention.
Mm-hmm.
Do
He wants
you
to
get
have a
more
private
attention?
life.
Do you get more attention than him, or?
I would say I do. I have more followers. I'm at like 128,000. He's at 6,000.
Oh, that's a huge.
You also do camming though.
Yeah.
So you still do that now, right? He's okay with that.
Yeah, he's okay with that. He knew when he first met me that I was doing that.
Do you watch Euphoria?
Yes.
I haven't.
I feel like you need to be
never
on that
seen
show.
I've never seen it. I never
It's
even
on
heard of
HBO.
it.
It's Zendaya's on it. It's a good show. But anyway,
You fit
yes,
in.
one of the girls ended up, she's just started doing camming. So how do you get into camming?
What is that
And
exactly? I
how
don't know what
lucrative is
camming
that?
is. What is
So
that?
like webcam.
It really depends on the day how lucrative it is, but I started out by doing photo shoots and modeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of the photo shoots I was doing were just guys with cell phones who would pay me to take my clothes off.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Like how much do you get paid to take your clothes off? That you'll be like, all right.
I say 150 an hour.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And just take your clothes off and
They're
then...
not allowed to touch though, right?
No.
Yeah. That's more.
Right.
Look, I'm her manager. I'm like, that's more. You know,
Let her
right?
manage you.
You should be asking for more than 1,000. Let's
Right.
start there.
What's exciting about all of that to you? Is it the money or is it just meeting new people? Really?
Or
I
the
like
power.
meeting new people, but I like the money too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's the easiest job.
Right.
Mhm.
Okay.
Is it the power that you have also that people are like actually paying you money to take your clothes off?
I like that.
Mhm.
It's so easy. It's just, I mean, one guy just shot me for 20 minutes and he paid me like 150. So
What's the creepiest thing that's happened though? Because I'm also sure that sometimes there has to be situations where you feel uncomfortable.
there's been so many creepy situations. There was one guy when I was 19 who grabbed my boob.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a paid shoot. Like back then, it was like I was just trying to build up my portfolio.
Mm-hmm. So how do you react in a situation like that? Do you feel like you have control?
Oh, I was so nervous. I was like, I can't do this anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when I was 19, I felt like I was like just a little girl. Just
Right.
I didn't know what to expect.
You went
Doing
by
all these photo
yourself?
shoots. Yeah.
So what about now? You don't do
Like
things
when
by
they shoot
yourself now
somebody,
though,
I
do
feel
you?
like-
No, I do.
You
because
do?
I don't always have friends to go with me.
Mm-hmm. That's a very vulnerable situation to be in, though.
Mhm.
While like I understand how it can be powerful, it also would make somebody feel vulnerable because you don't know what somebody else might do.
Right.
Right.
Other
or what
people's
their
intentions.
capabilities are.
I mean, sometimes I'm going to their house and I don't even know the person.
You got to bring somebody with you, Sarah.
I
Yeah.
try. Sometimes
I
they
mean,
don't
like,
want
yeah,
like
'cause
a
everybody
guy
doesn't-
coming with me.
Right.
Most of
No.
my friends are guys.
That they're gonna have to deal with it.
Have him wait outside in a car or something.
Like, have you ever had somebody not pay you?
No, I've never had that happen.
Okay.
I mean, fuck the pay. I feel like people are so creepy and scary nowadays, and they are actually harming, like physically, like I don't want to say the words, but killing. You know what I mean? Like,
I always run background checks on them before I go to their house.
okay, at
Oh,
least
I
okay.
make sure they're not criminals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what if Mason was like, I don't want you to do any of this anymore? Would you stop?
No, I don't think I would stop because
Why?
that's not fair.
So if you had to choose between him and camming, you would choose camming?
I would have to. What else am I going to do? I don't want to work like a 9 to 5.
But you say that's not fair to you, and why? Why
That's
is that
not fair
to
because
you?
he already knew what I did when he first met me and he was fine with it.
Mm-hmm. So do you guys have an open relationship?
No. We only have sex with each
She said that
other.
shit so fast. No. What was it like the first time you guys had sex?
I blew his mind.
There you go.
What else did you
I
blow?
got on
Pussy
top.
energy. You know, there's
You said
such
you
a
got on
thing.
top?
Yeah.
There's such a thing as good pussy energy. Like there's big dick energy. There's good pussy energy. So you blow his mind. It's because your sex is good.
So
know what you're
set up the
doing.
scenario for us and how it went down.
Like the first time.
Yeah, the first time. What was that? Like, what happened? How did that even come about?
So I actually live in Pittsburgh and he invited me out to New York after we met. We were like on the phone for a month before I actually got down to see him. So I go down there and we plan out dinner, and after dinner we just had sex.
How old
Hey,
is your
wait,
dad?
now.
Did you initiate it?
Like, how old is your dad? Want to know.
I would say we were just making out in between that. Like when I first got there, we were making out and
At
then we
the
went to
restaurant?
dinner. No.
Okay, okay.
Then we went to dinner and, you know, it was expected. I felt like it was expected.
Because you came to Pittsburgh. I mean, because you came to New York to
Right.
see him, so you knew what
And I was
was
going to stay there for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get to my question? I'm
What's your
sorry.
question?
I'm interested.
How old is my
How
dad?
old is your dad?
He's in his 60s.
So
Okay.
they're
older.
near the same
So
age.
they're about the same age.
Yeah.
So how old does he have any kids?
What, Mason?
Mason.
No.
Okay.
Does he want any?
No, he doesn't want any.
Do
I don't
you?
want any either.
Okay.
You don't want any kids?
No.
Okay.
But like, You never look at him and be kind of feeling like this is my dad. Like he's like my dad. Like not like I don't know because I feel like
Or daddy. Do you call him daddy?
Sometimes.
I mean you have
funny.
to. What else?
Hey, daddy.
Yeah,
I've never really dated guys my own age. They've always been a little bit older, at least.
And that's what I wanted to ask you. What's the one thing that really attracted you to him, especially like the night that you guys first had sex? What was it that you were like, oh no, like I'm gonna
blow his mind.
right.
I thought he was so cute. I actually like his height. I find him like adorable, and like sometimes I like to pet his hair.
How tall is he?
He's like 5 feet.
This sounds like a
Holy
pet
moly.
instead of.
Yeah.
He's really
Like, I like to
4'10". He's
pet him.
4'10".
Yeah, see, I pictured that. I don't know why, but I did.
Would you
I
marry
mean, I
him?
pictured a big guy.
Yeah, I've talked about it with him, but he doesn't want to get married.
He doesn't want to get married to you?
No, he doesn't want to get married.
Ever?
What's his reasoning?
He's never wanted to get married, but he told me after a few years that he would do it if we're still together.
Okay.
When you lost your virginity, was it to this guy, old man?
An old man.
Or like a person that's your age?
A person.
When I lost my virginity, it was with a guy who was 25 and I was 17.
Okay.
And also
so
his
that's not
friend.
too,
His
too,
friend
too,
was
too,
like
too,
35.
Mm-hmm. Wait, it was him and his friend?
Wait, I'm like, wait,
so you
which
had a
one?
threesome?
Yeah.
Okay.
For your virginity?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
shit,
did not
wasn't
play.
playing. Yeah, you was
Shit.
trying
It
to get
used
it
to be
done.
kind of wild.
How did that happen?
Because I was into him and his friend and we would all hang out together.
It was lit.
Why was a 35-year-old hanging out with a 25-year-old?
Because he wanted to have sex with
with a 17-year-old.
Yeah, because he
I know,
wanted to
it's
have
really
sex
messed
with
up.
her.
Like looking back on it, it's so gross.
Yeah, but then, so why you don't feel like that now?
Right.
Oh, no, I don't think like him, like his age is gross. I think that like if I'm 17.
Yeah,
it's
17
gross.
is really
'Cause that's,
young.
like,
Yeah,
illegal.
but he's
But you're
like
still- it's a
30
huge
years.
No, it's
different.
different. She's of age now. She's a lot.
But she's
17 is like
25?
Still look
17.
very
I was
young.
still in high school at 17.
if she told me she was 17 right now, I would believe her.
Yeah,
That's
I looked
what I'm
very
trying to
young
say,
in high
yeah.
school. I looked like I was 10.
Right, that's even younger.
Imagine,
So wait, you had sex with both of them at the same time or one after the other?
Like they took turns.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Did you
my
enjoy it?
God. At least she's honest.
Kind
Yeah,
of.
I like
the
her
other
'cause
guy
she's
was too
keeping
big.
it
It was
honest.
kind of painful.
Okay.
Which one was big?
35-year-old.
Did they take it easy because they knew that it was like your virginity?
Did
or
you
they
bleed?
Look, we got so many questions. And did you? And did you? And did you? She's like, oh.
Yeah, he had to take it easy on me because I couldn't even get it in all the way.
Right.
The
Wow.
other
Because it
guy,
was too big,
I didn't
yeah.
even know it was in. I asked him, "Is it in yet?"
Oh, so one was small, one was big.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
That's a
you really
different
had a
dynamic, yeah.
The older one was smaller or the.
The older one was bigger. It
Oh.
was like 10 inches.
He had more time to grow.
Did you hook up with either one of them after?
What?
Did you hook up with either one of them after?
Yeah, I actually dated the friend after we broke up.
Oh wow. Did you enjoy
See,
it
it
then?
happened.
Well, the bigger one. You said the friend, so
The friend was more demanding in bed. He wanted me to be submissive.
because he was older,
Yeah.
so he already had
He's more
experience.
experience.
Right.
Do you remember your first orgasm?
I think I was like 23. So it took me a while.
Shit.
And I was doing it myself.
Yeah, you had
because
to
Oh, your
understand
first
your own
orgasm
body.
was from masturbation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the Hitachi, that was what I was using.
Because just because you have sex doesn't mean that you orgasm. We
Of
know
course
that.
not.
Like a lot of men don't know how to hit the spot. So
Does Mason make you come?
Masturbating.
Yeah, when he goes down on me, but that's the only way I can come. I've never came through sex.
So you never squirted?
No, I'm not a squirter. I'm a creamer.
Okay.
Okay.
She looked up like.
Do you ever go and like cream on the cam?
It's not like sometimes I don't, like nothing comes out. But I want to learn how to squirt because I think that'd be sexier.
Somebody here can teach you.
I can
Is
tell
it something
you this.
teachable?
Yes, it is. There's certain things that it's gonna happen. There's this vibrator. It's called iVibe. It's a little one. Did you try it?
No.
I
not
can't.
fucking dumb
I
shit.
can't even take it, and it gets me so upset every time I use it. It makes me squirt every
Why?
single
Ow.
time, even on the lowest speed. I'm like, fuck.
but I think it also depends on people's bodies. Like people's bodies is different.
No, it's gonna make you squirt. This is guaranteed.
So what,
It's
you
just-
just put it on your clit or
The,
what?
the vibrator we just got. That vibrator. We just got it's called I Vibe.
From Doc
This
Johnson?
one has this thing. It has like a hook. This hook you put through your finger because if you put it too close to you, you're probably gonna burn your clit right off.
Oh, shit. I don't want to burn my clit off.
I swear to God. Like you gotta hold it like you gotta
Talking
hold
to
it.
Mike, Steph.
Oh, sorry.
I'm like,
You gotta
talking
hold
to
it.
Mike.
I'm sorry, guys.
She's getting too
you
excited.
Gotta hold it like you gotta hold it like you have to put the ring here, right? And then let it hang and just like hold it there and like
Why are we all looking and going like this?
We're
Like,
watching her
I
vagina.
know what's going on.
you gotta but listen to me. Even when I don't like, if I put it close, it makes it the squirt come out like.
So don't let it touch
But
your vagina.
if you let it touch just a little tiny,
Do we have any toys in here for Sarah?
Lightly.
No? We got to get you
We
some
need to
toys,
get
Sarah.
some, yeah.
Sarah, do you guys use toys, you and Mason?
He doesn't like to use toys because
my
he wants to be
God.
the one to make me come.
How big is his dick?
It's like medium size.
Oh Lord, girl, you're
Medium.
not supposed to.
Medium
tell-
is better than
Don't
small.
Listen to
Yeah.
Angela.
Why can't she
But
tell
medium
us?
is good
I feel
though.
like you should talk about your boyfriend's dick.
Why not?
But medium is good. It's better than
It's not
small.
about the dick size to me. I'd rather
It's the
just
motion
have,
in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's so
Right.
tiny. Medium is
So how's
probably
his
big
motion?
for her.
What's his motion like?
Motion.
I'm always the one on top. But sometimes I'm on the
What's
edge
your
of the bed
motion?
and he's like moving. Like
I think it's probably because he old. He can't really move.
And he's shorter than her.
Is there anything that you guys haven't tried that you want to try?
I
Anal.
want to try doggy style.
You
We
haven't tried doggy
He
style?
hasn't done doggy style. That's like regular.
I don't think he likes it. I don't know.
Why wouldn't he like that?
Have you asked him why?
I think it's hard for him. Like he is disabled, so
Okay.
he has like leg problems.
Damn it, Avian.
Right, damn it. Great.
Just asking, you know.
But he can stand
Yeah, he can
during
stand.
sex.
So
what
do
you can
doggy
sometimes
style
do-
he
on the
prefers
bed.
me to
what
be
you
on
can do
top.
is
On the edge of the bed.
To do it to let him fuck you from the back. You could go to the corner of
Right.
the edge of the bed
And he's standing on the floor.
Perch it out a little bit. Got you.
Yeah.
I'll tell him that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can like be on all fours on the bed.
you could like
Get a
throw it
step,
back
get a
on
step, get a
him.
step.
Come on, Angela.
Yeah, like you can be like you can be on the edge of the bed on all fours and he can just be standing at the edge of
Like
the
he
bed.
can literally stand still and you could just like pop
Yeah.
it back
Pop
on
it.
him. Or he could be there like
Yeah, like
boom,
he
boom,
doesn't
boom.
have to be on the
It's
bed
not
on
too
his
much work.
knees. He can be standing.
Would
while
he
you're
watch
on
you
all
have
fours.
sex with somebody else?
Does he let me have sex with anybody else?
Like, you think he would watch you have sex with someone else?
No, he would not like that. He wouldn't like that at all. I don't want him to have sex with anybody else
Why?
Making me crazy.
Why?
because I'm jealous.
So how about you having a threesome with him and another man?
No, I wouldn't do it.
Okay.
What about with another girl?
No, I wouldn't do it.
She's jealous, she said.
I'm jealous.
You never seen Mason?
Yeah.
You know, he's a celebrity. And you know, some people thought that like you liked him because he was famous and da-da-da-da-da. How do you respond to
He's an
that?
actor?
Well, I've already had guys that were famous before. I'm not after that. And I get more attention than he does, to be honest, because I'm always putting myself out there. Like,
Right.
Lainey helps me out with
Where
that.
have I been that I haven't seen this
Oh, they're all in the
this
vlogs, girl.
relationship? Where the fuck have I been?
We just did a reality show called Love Don't Judge.
I mean, I'm just gonna because you know what it is. I live in DC now. I'm back and forth. I'm doing a lot.
Oh no, you're
not in the mix.
Yeah, me too.
I'm
I don't
not
know
in the
anything.
mix.
I live in Connecticut. I don't know anything.
Y'all not in the mix.
Yeah, so but I was
Which picture are you showing?
I
Some
just
of them are
Googled
old.
him.
showing me all of them.
Oh,
So
See, he was like a really adorable kid. I saw him on YouTube and I was like, he's so adorable.
Oh, okay. It's totally not what I expected.
What did you
Totally
expect?
Well, yeah, what were you expecting?
Like a short guy with muscles. I don't know why. I whenever I think of men, I think of muscles.
so what was the attraction? Because no.
And he says he's not your sugar daddy.
No, I'm not trying to disrespect.
He's
the boy.
cute. He's not, you know, like
look a
he's
little
not
crazy.
jacked up, but
Here you
I
go,
don't really
Avian.
care about if a guy
No,
is
Some women
ripped.
don't even like muscles at all. Some women
Yeah,
don't
I
want
like the
anything
dad
to do with
bod.
it. Yeah.
No, I'm gonna be.
A lot of
Yeah,
women like the
that's
dad
what they
bod.
are.
I'm gonna be honest.
Closer there than you do in person.
You guys look cute together.
I'm gonna be honest. On my explore page, I don't know why there's a lot of like Fashion Nova men models coming up on my shit,
Oh wow.
and a lot of like heavy muscle guys. I'm not a fan of that. I feel
love
like
it.
I enjoy you being at the gym. I enjoy the muscles. I enjoy the fit thing. But there's some guys that are just overly muscular that it's
Girl,
not.
what the hell are you doing with this man? I'm just gonna be
He's
honest.
so cute.
I hate her. Like
He's
L'Oreal,
cute. He doesn't even look like that anymore. Like he lost a lot of weight since then. That was an old
You making me
photo.
cry because I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing out loud. I'm not trying, and I'm trying to be nice.
Does your family like him?
Yeah, he came to my family's house on Christmas, and they really liked him.
But you're a pretty girl and you're young. I'm crying, literally.
But you know, some women have funny taste in men.
You said on purpose. Why did y'all not tell me?
He's cute and he has a great personality. He's really funny.
Okay.
What do you like most about him?
He is funny.
I think we have things in common. Like we like to play pool together. We like to go to nice restaurants.
That's good. Pool. I suck at pool, so that's
So
great.
you be all over Mason.
She's like, I don't want to laugh, but you know you kind of want to laugh, right?
All right, so let me ask you
I
this.
feel bad because I don't want to keep laughing.
More money, more problems. True or false? More money, more problems. People always say the more money you have, the more problems you have. Do you think that's true or you think that's a myth?
I think that's a myth. I always want more money. How could that bring me problems?
So if Mason was broke, would you be with him?
Well, I don't think that'd be fair because I'd be the one making all the money.
It's not fair.
So
I
you
dated
wouldn't.
guys who, I dated that guy who lived at his parents' house. That sucked.
That
he
was
had
a
to
long
sneak
time
me
ago.
in.
Oh my God, let me see a picture.
He had to sneak me in to sleep over at his house because his mom would be like, no sex. During the day, she would just be like, no sex. You better not be having sex with her.
And he was how old
He was
was he?
30.
He probably was having sex with his
But
mom.
the thing is, the reason why I liked him was because we knew each other back in high school.
Okay.
I was too young at the time. I was 15. He was 21. But I'd already liked him back then, but we didn't do anything. We just re-met.
As you got older, and you were like, "This is creepy." You knew me when I was 15.
So what's different
I
about
was curious about him, but
what's different about Mason than the other guys that you've dated that made
Your sugar daddies.
that made you want to marry him?
Oh my God.
I would say he's very understanding of my needs. He gets me.
What are your needs though? Like sexually or just generally?
No, I have anxiety and depression.
Okay.
He understands.
He can
that.
understand that.
Yeah,
That's good.
he wants to help me.
That's good.
Yo, what the fuck?
What is wrong with you, L'Oreal?
What's going on, L'Oreal?
Yo.
What's going on, L'Oreal?
Nah, be honest. This is real?
Yeah, it is real. if he was just my sugar daddy, I wouldn't be exclusive with him. I really like him.
But it hasn't. So, do you see you guys together for the long haul though? Because he's not here today. He was supposed to come. You guys, you said are okay, but you didn't say great.
But yeah, I want to, but we don't get along very well.
Why? So why don't you get along well?
Well, I'm kind of the publicity whore. He doesn't want any attention, and
Right.
that's kind of caused a rift in our relationship after the show aired.
So, do you anticipate you guys getting a television show together or something like that? But he wouldn't want to.
Somebody contacted us after we did that YouTube show, and they wanted to pitch us to TLC, WeTV, and he just doesn't want to.
Do you think you can kind of tone down the attention seeking that you enjoy to be with him? Or is that something a part of your personality that you can't change?
I can do all the radio shows by myself. That's not a problem. I would love to do a reality show with him again, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Right.
But if he was to tell you hey, in order for me to be with you in the long run and get married, like you guys have spoken about, would you
I want you to
you
stay
need
out
to
of the
cut all
spotlight.
of that out, would you?
Probably not.
So what is it about that you enjoy? Because that's a you thing.
Because I've always just wanted to be in the spotlight, to be honest, and I wanted to make money off of it.
And you have been. And you know what else I would say is a great thing is that you haven't altered your body in any way.
I want to though. I want to get fake boobs.
You
I want
want
to get
to?
fake lips.
But you don't think that people like that about you?
I don't think so. I think people would prefer if I had fake boobs.
So
You prefer though, not with people.
would he pay? Would Mason pay for that?
No, he doesn't like fake boobs.
I don't know if you guys are meant to be together because you like the spotlight. He doesn't. You want to get surgery. He doesn't want you to. Maybe y'all aren't meant to be together.
even take you.
That's very possible. I mean,
It is.
it's been toxic lately.
What's toxic about it?
Just what I just said. Like, he doesn't want to be in the spotlight anymore.
But is that toxic though?
I mean, if it's
Because we're very different.
right.
So toxic in the sense of like you're different and it affects your relationship.
Yeah.
But I think like someone not, yeah, but I feel like someone not wanting to be in the limelight is not necessarily toxic. I think that's just their preference and your preference. But within the difference of preference, you guys have issues which make it toxic, you know?
Yeah. I mean, there's been times where we've gone on radio shows and he doesn't like what I say.
Like what? Like what might you say that he doesn't like?
If I give away too many personal details, he doesn't like that.
How big is his dick?
It's big enough.
He's not here.
A medium.
But like how many inches? Like medium, like
20 inches.
what? No, that's ridiculous.
That's nice.
That's like taller than him.
She's being a good girlfriend.
Do you enjoy sex with him?
Yeah, I do. He has a higher sex drive, though.
So he wants to fuck all the time, and you're like, relax.
Yeah, I mean, he'd probably want to do it twice a day.
That's not bad. I
like
would
it
do
a few
three
times a week.
day.
Oh God, I'm such a savage. My man is like drained. He's spent. He's like, that's it.
I would
You
do it
rinsing
3
me.
times
You
a
can't
day
take me
and
no
play with my
more.
pussy 2 other times.
What? You're crazy.
Nah, I be wanting to have mad sex. Like in the morning, I want to have sex.
In the middle of the day.
I want to have sex when he comes back from the gym, and I want to have sex right before I take a shower in the nighttime.
3 times a day is not that
Nah,
much.
but I don't get that all the time. I only get that like, and I'm telling you, he's rinsed. After that last one, he's like, oh my God.
You got to think about it. There's 24 hours in the day.
I only get that like maybe once a week.
So let me ask you this, right? If you're with a guy, say you got with Mason, does he have to delete all his exes off his Instagram page?
No, Mason still has his ex on his Instagram.
What? That doesn't bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me.
Why?
'Cause they're just old photos. Like, he's not keeping them up there to look at them. He barely uses Instagram anyway.
What about you? Do you delete your exes off Instagram?
Yeah, I mean, I like to just put myself on Instagram. I don't want any other guy with me on there. But I did post a few photos with Mason.
How much money do you make off of camming, would you say?
After the show aired, I'd say off OnlyFans, I made about $5,000 that month.
That's good.
So it's like a month.
That's
Do you
not
get
bad.
that every month, or it's just like
a
after the
subscription
show?
site that I use, but I also use like my free cams.
Right.
And I use like a sexting site called Sex Panther.
How much of that time? How much of your time does that occupy, though? Like, is it a
It's pretty
distraction?
easy. I would say it's easy.
Is it a distraction though, like in a relationship? Because you're like, I gotta work.
Yeah, because I want to just go in the other room and cam, but I feel weird just leaving him in the other room.
Oh, she's like the distraction is the damn
Right, that's what I
relationship.
mean.
But how does he feel about that? Like
That might be why you don't like sex as much as he does.
because you're busy.
Because you're camming all, you know, majority of the time.
But most of the time I use OnlyFans now. Like, I kind of took a break from the live camming just because.
Yeah, and OnlyFans is like a Instagram, right? Like
Yeah,
you
it's like a
scroll it.
subscription site.
So how is that though? Like for your relationship with him, does he get frustrated when you're like, okay, I'm going to the other room, I got a cam?
He's
Does he get
complained about
aggravated?
me doing it too late. He's like, why are you starting so late? We got into a fight over that. And
What?
What's late though?
Isn't that the right time to do it at night?
9.
That's not late.
Did he
I guess he
subscribe?
wanted us time.
Oh.
No, he doesn't subscribe.
Are you? Do you have any plans to have kids in your mind?
She said she
No.
doesn't.
She said she
Oh
doesn't
no,
want it.
sorry, I
But,
was
like,
probably laughing.
As far as like quality time, do you guys spend enough time together where you're like, all right, between 9 and 10, I'm gonna do
Yeah,
this?
we basically live together.
Okay.
I mean, I've been spending a lot of time in his apartment.
So maybe he just really likes you and he's kind of just getting over the fact that you're camming and sexting with other guys.
But
But
I
I-
doesn't really like it that much.
But I feel you because when he met you, that's what you were doing. This is who
Yeah.
I am. Now you want me to change.
But maybe
he's
he
never
also
been with
thought-
anybody like me before.
But maybe he also thought it was temporary, right? Sometimes you feel like something is just for the moment, or you can change somebody, which is that's not ideal, right? Thinking you could change somebody, but
I want to know what you mean by he's never been with somebody like you before.
because all the women he's dated are his age and they don't do porn.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Have you ever done like a porno, like we could see you on X videos or Pornhub?
Well, I have
or-
solo stuff
Bang
on
Bros.
Google. If you Google my name and type in nude, I'm sure you'll find
Let
it.
me see.
okay.
Oh, here, Angela.
Let's see it.
It looks like.
Did you ever ask him to participate in your videos?
No, he won't do that. No, not at all.
Wait, I've seen him before, but like what?
He's been in commercials.
Yeah, that's what I figured. I
He
see
was in
him.
commercials back in the 70s.
Yeah.
Well, then I didn't see him.
But maybe you
I
just
wasn't
saw
even
us
born.
on the show. Maybe you saw us there. It was like a bar cop show. You know the show Extreme Love?
What,
yeah, she-
what-
Extreme Love.
Yeah, it's like the show that shows like odd couples, but it's like an internet show. We did like a spin-off of that.
Okay, you're on
I seen the show that you did.
So people call you an odd couple. That doesn't make you feel
I watch
like.
shit like
Hold
that.
on, is this you doing?
I don't mind it.
Is this you doing rough extreme choke and German brutal anal?
Show us,
A
Ange.
lot
Oh my
of stuff
God.
that shows up that's not me.
Ange, I'm leaving.
Like it'll show up under my name, but it's
So I have a
not me. I've
question.
never
What-
done like
What are some things that you wouldn't do that you haven't done, like without Mason, or you haven't done with Mason that you're not willing to do?
I
Have you
don't
done
do
anal?
anything. No, not on camera. I've done it in my personal life.
Do you enjoy it?
It's okay.
I still haven't done anal, and my boyfriend's very much like, let's try it. You would enjoy it, and I just feel like anal's more
How
for
he
men.
know?
I feel like anal's more for men. He's
No,
like,
but if he's saying you would enjoy
Well, no,
it,
he's
how
like,
he
No,
know?
some women love anal. Some women
right?
come
He's
from
like,
anal.
you never know if you like it. You might enjoy it, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's more for men. Men are very like, let's try everything. Let's try anal. Like,
Yeah, because they ain't got to take the dick.
exactly. Like,
How was your first time doing anal? Like, was
I was
it hard
drunk.
Yeah.
So
I
Did that
think
make
that's
it
how
easier?
you do it. You gotta be
17.
That's how you gotta do it.
did that make it easier?
Yeah, I think it was easier.
That's cool.
Did you and Mason do anal?
No, he wants to, but not really that much. He's
Why
brought
don't
it
you
up.
do it?
I don't know. I don't really like it that much.
Okay, I feel that.
But you do it with other people. You're not gonna do it with your man.
I only did it with one other guy.
Okay.
Years
Probably
ago.
didn't
And she
enjoy
was
it
drunk.
that much to feel
Yeah, I didn't
like you
like
wanted
it.
to do it again.
I didn't like it.
Now look, it says here also when I googled your name that you guys might do a sex tape together.
He doesn't want me to talk about that. That's like I can't say anything.
But maybe.
No, he's not gonna do that.
Maybe
not
not.
Would you all pay? I would see that.
I just felt like if she's with Lainey, it's coming. Like, I don't know.
That's a lady.
Yeah. I feel like it's coming. So when does the sex tape come out?
Did y'all film it already?
No, we didn't film any sex tape.
Y'all don't have like just regular, okay, not a sex tape, but like things y'all have filmed together just
No,
for your own
never.
personal pleasure.
No,
Who initiates the sex usually?
he usually does.
Because you said
Sometimes
he's
I
more
do.
like hornier.
Yeah, he's hornier than
Yeah.
What's his favorite position?
me on top, probably.
Okay, I can see
And
that.
yours?
Anything.
Anything.
Him going down.
Have you caught any women sliding in his DMs or like on his phone?
Because
or-
you're very jealous.
I've seen some groupies try to hit him up.
How does
yeah.
that make you feel?
There was one girl who was saying that girls like me are a dime a dozen, and this is a girl that
Ooh.
he was kind of like friendly with.
Mm.
Like it wasn't like a dating thing because they just met like at some event, and excuse me, yeah, it just like really upset me to see that she was writing that about me on his phone.
Right.
He can't be friends with her anymore, right?
Oh, I told her not to text him anymore.
You texted her and told her?
Yeah, I've told a few girls not to message him
Damn,
anymore.
really?
Yeah.
Gangster.
Exactly.
And is he respecting that?
Yeah, I hope he is.
Good.
All right, so let me ask you this: spit or swallow?
Swallow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suck or
Spit.
fuck?
Lucky Mason.
Suck or fuck?
Fuck.
Okay.
Is he good at eating your pussy?
Yeah, he's really good.
Okay. Well, look, she's a happy girl.
Yeah.
And that's all that, Sarah, if you're happy, we're happy for you.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
Girl, get you a different boyfriend.
Have your has your family met him?
My family met him on Christmas.
Yeah,
This
she said
last
that.
Christmas. Okay. How was that?
It was fine. They liked him.
That's good.
Like my dad recognized him from back in the day.
And what did your dad say?
He was like, "Are you an actor? I recognize you."
And he didn't want to kill him?
No,
For
no.
real?
Are your
They were
parents?
just trying to be Facebook friends with him.
So what do
No.
your parents
Like them.
feel about you dating older men, or just like the work that you do? Do they know the exact work that you're involved in, or
I don't know to what extent they know. They know that I model, and I don't know how they feel about me dating older guys, but I know they don't like what I do because my dad's like a minister. So.
yeah, I can see that.
That's
And my
what's going
parents
on
are
here.
both
You're rebelling.
religious.
Right.
But they accept you for who you are.
Yeah, they didn't disown me yet.
Yeah. What you about to do, girl?
Right. The sex
What's
tape.
coming?
That sex tape. Once they see that.
So where do you see yourself like 5 years from now?
If I'm not with Mason, I'd probably do boy-girl porn.
Okay.
What's your favorite porn site?
Pornhub?
I think that's everybody's.
Number one. Like, when I watch porn,
That's
I go
mine.
to Pornhub.
What's yours, Ange?
I don't know. It varies.
You seem like you got a sneaky one that's better because when we all said Pornhub, you was like,
Well, of
y'all
course, I
bitches
like
still on that.
Bang Bros are my friends
Bang
on
Bros.
Twitter.
Oh,
So I
okay.
love Bang Bros. You know, those are our peoples. My dad, I gave him a Bang Bus shirt.
He had
No.
that one. Yep, he was
Stop.
rocking
He
that.
wore. He
I
wore
like
it.
Brazzers,
I never checked it out.
but they have it on Pornhub, so that's the only reason why I
I think
see
for
it.
me,
I think XNXX is good.
I think for me,
That's videos.
It looks like
I like
World
those videos.
Star of porn to
Yeah,
me.
it's perfect.
I think for me, I
Ish.
barely watch
I wanna see a
porn.
fight.
Like I go off of visuals. Like I can play with my pussy and envision me having sex with my man or
You're
sucking
so
his dick.
creative.
Super creative. But if I do want to watch porn, like I just go to Pornhub and then after I just feel like a bad person.
Why
Like,
do you
what
feel
am-
like a bad
Like
person?
after orgasm, I'm like, what are you doing?
Right.
Like, clear
Like
your
this
search
filth.
history.
Get out there and live life.
I'm like, clear your search history.
So you think if you stay with Mason, you can't do porn?
He wouldn't want me doing boy-girl porn. He doesn't even want me doing girl-girl porn, but I would still do it.
But
Damn, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
what
he
Mason
wants you
does.
all to yourself.
so
It's not even a big deal because it's another girl. It's not like I'm going to just leave him for a
But
girl.
he-
But
another girl isn't cheating?
Yeah.
you don't think another girl's cheating? What
No,
do you
I
guys
think it's just work. Because it's not like a private thing. It's just for work.
So it kind of sounds like Mason has more feelings for you now
Than
that
you
you
have
guys
for
are
him.
together, and you have feelings for him, but you're also still more so focused on your career, and he's kind of like not interested in the limelight.
I mean,
so you're
she's
still,
half of his age.
Yeah,
so
she
that
doesn't
makes
even know.
sense.
She's gonna change in a
but
few
yeah,
years.
no, but I'm saying basically it sounds like you're not stopping your career regardless of being with him or how he feels
As she
about
should
it.
not.
Right? Don't.
So is this something you see yourself doing in the
Well,
long
well, hold on. Relationships are compromise.
That's true.
Yeah, but this ain't it. To
would
me,
say, like,
I'm just saying.
Maybe I would
listen,
still work in the
they don't
industry
have
for like
nothing in
another 10
common.
years. I don't know what I want to do after that. Maybe
They're
I'll just
clearly
go-
not still together.
They don't have nothing in common.
Yeah.
Like, forget the fact that
We
he's
don't,
this.
but like we have things that we like to do.
But
together.
he's trying to limit what you even want to do for yourself.
I think-
And it doesn't matter what it is you want to do for yourself because I might want something else and goals in my mind. But whatever your goals is in your mind, if somebody's blocking that,
Right.
that's going to be a problem. It doesn't matter whether it's a
Yeah.
friend, a boyfriend.
Right.
So I'm saying that's the compatibility that I mean is like not working. Not even just, I'm not even talking about physical because that's something totally different. But I think if you like to do something and you keep saying like, this makes me happy, this is what I want to do, but he says I can't do
Right.
it, but he doesn't like it. So you rather be unhappy to be with him or you rather be happy? And I'm not trying to break y'all up or convince you
sounds
to
like
leave.
you are.
No, because I think that she needs to, she's a young woman.
What if he financially really took care of you though? Like, gave
But he
you
really doesn't
an
either.
allowance.
Does
What
he?
if he gave you $10,000 a month and was like, I don't want you to do this anymore?
That's
That's a lot of money.
That's
mean, I'd probably
different.
give it up if he paid me 10.
So
I'd
it's
probably
really,
give it up. If
Yeah,
no,
no,
so it's
joke.
really about the money.
No.
So what is
It really is about the
No,
money.
it's not. But
So
I would
what-
give it up for
What
like.
is he doing for his financial like benefit or lifestyle to keep himself going? Like being that he doesn't like the limelight. Like you're
He used to own restaurants.
Yeah, he's a
but
restaurateur.
retired now.
okay.
He's
So
got
he
enough
still
money
has
to
equity in
retire.
that.
What?
He still has equity in those.
Yeah.
But that's not fair. He got enough money to retire. Meanwhile, you haven't even done what you need to do for yourself yet. So he's comfortable. You get what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
lives his life. It's time for her to live her life.
But what
And
if
that's
you?
all I'm
But
saying.
so what if he was like? What if you could make money doing something else and he was fine with that? Is it just this that he doesn't want you to
Right.
do, or does he not want you to work at all?
He wants me to work, but
Right.
he wants me to get like a regular job.
She doesn't want to do
Yeah,
that, and
like-
she made that clear.
But what other interests?
Unless he paid her $10,000 a month.
That's different.
I know somebody who makes almost 30,000 on OnlyFans every month.
And I
she
feel
got
like she
2 million followers though. She has almost 3 million.
We're about to blow you up,
You know,
Sarah.
you can
We
make
gonna make-
money like you
This
can
is
make
the
more
problem.
than 10,000.
But he don't even want her to do that, though.
But what
She go to do
other-
that,
I
and
don't
he
think
got
she
a
should
problem
ever
with
give
that,
it
too.
up.
But what other interests and hobbies do you have aside from this that are not like sex related?
Just what I like to do in my free time.
Yeah. Like just other hobbies that you enjoy that might not have to do with sex or camming or anything.
I like to drink. I like to play pool. I like to
Okay.
Yeah.
shop.
Okay.
That's the way to her heart.
That's
She
what
told
I'm
us from
saying.
the beginning.
Right.
Listen.
Those are the best dates.
told us that.
Play pool, shopping.
Nah, but for real, you gotta be you, and you can't just. She's too young to have somebody limit her being her. And if he wants to be more into whatever you want to do, then that's different. But I feel like you gotta be yourself. You But haven't she even likes really older lived. men.
Right.
That's fine. She It's loves other him. older men that probably will let you. Are do. there compromises you're willing to make to be
A
with
little
him?
bit.
Like
Okay.
what?
Like not having sex with other guys.
So do you have sex with him?
No.
That's a compromise. She's saying she compromised.
Not going on dates for money.
So how do your friends feel about it? Has this like ruined any relationship friend wise for you or?
No.
She doesn't have friends because they won't come with her when she has to go to these strange people's houses. Okay,
That's true. So a guy friend.
you need a manager.
My friends don't care what I do.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have a problem with what I do.
But your friends are your age. Are they dating people that are older as well, or how does that work out?
A lot of my guy friends are also older. So
Oh.
they're dating young girls.
Oh, so most of your friends are men.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody that you used to mess with, you
No.
can still be friends with.
No, just men that I was just friends with.
When did you realize that you like older men? Like, when did that come into play? Since she was young. I just like, what? You know what I mean? 5-year-old with the big dick. That
I
was
guess
the
when
first.
I got intrigued by the whole sugar daddy thing.
So what if it's a young guy that's spending the same amount of money?
No, I wouldn't be as attracted to them.
Why?
I don't
What
think
is it about an older guy that turns you on?
I think they're smarter and more mature.
Mm.
A lot of young guys, they're just like, what's your snap?
Right,
It's
I
like-
could understand.
I like guys in their 40s.
I could get that. I feel like a lot of younger guys have a lot of maturing to do, right? But especially them, you know, people saying that like men mature slower than women. I could understand that. But I don't know. I feel like older men, like 50, 60, just there's just something about them that just doesn't turn me on personally.
Back in the days when I was like 19 years old, 19 years old, when I was working at the strip club, I was fucking with one of the owners, and he was older. He was like probably 60 years old. He was older,
And you were
but he
how
was
old?
fine.
How old were you?
I was like 19, but he was fine. He had muscles. He had a nice stomach, and he was like real funny. And he was the boss, and he was like running everything. So
So you're saying you
sexy.
wouldn't have dated Mason when you were 19?
I mean, I don't know, but I mean, that's the only older guy that I've ever been with. But I do like guys. Like when I was in my 20s, I did date guys that were 40.
How about right now? Would you date a 65-year-old?
Right now, my current boyfriend is 39, and the woman I was with before that was 29. So it's just all over
I
the
date
place.
in my
You never
age
know.
range.
Yeah, I feel like I date in my age range
Yeah.
for sure. Like I wouldn't date a guy that's 60, even 50 Like I have a
wouldn't
ton of
say
guys
that.
always hitting on me at older ages, and I'm kind of like,
And what's the oldest Well, man you ever dated from your age? Probably somebody who was like 14 years older than me. Really? I never had a man that was
bad.
that much older than me.
But I feel like if you're like 18 dating a like 60-year-old, there's a huge difference there.
As soon as they try to talk to me, I
Right.
get the creeps. No, because I'm like, yo, I know you have a daughter or granddaughter
daughter's
my
age.
age. Yeah,
I
I think it's weird when somebody could have a child your age, or they do, or
It's
a
like, I
child
can
older
be
than
your
you.
daughter's friend. You don't
Like
even,
Diddy and Lori
I
Harvey.
knew you was gonna say
yeah,
that.
like Diddy and Lori Harvey. I look at that like
That's
Steve
weird.
Harvey is more Diddy's age than Lori Harvey. So when I see, because she's what, 22 and Puff is like 50. So I just think that
I can be
you
your
think that's
daughter's
normal.
age.
She's
Like,
like,
what
what's
kind of-
wrong
She's
with
like,
that?
that sounds cute to
She's
me.
like, I know them. Those are my friends. We
I
double
can be
date.
your daughter's age. I mean,
You
I'm
think somebody
watching-
could steal you away from Mason? Like another guy could swoop in?
No, because
sure.
I like Mason's adorableness.
Okay.
Not
And I
all
think-
guys are adorable like that.
And I think also too the
Aw.
fact that he can like help you with your depression and anxiety plays
Yeah.
a
That's
major
important.
role in what you feel for him. Like it's different. You know, it's like when it's different when you have a sexual attraction with someone than you do an emotional attraction. Like when someone understands you or like helps you with your struggles, like depression and anxiety, that's a huge role. So that might be hard for you to like shift away from the relationship
Yeah.
with him.
Does he like being called adorable as opposed to like handsome?
He
And saying
knows
that you
he's
pet him?
adorable. I call
He
him
knows what it
handsome.
is. Who was your boyfriend before him? What was your longest relationship before him?
Probably a year.
I
That was
wanna-
my longest.
She's having fucking fun, all Does right? he? No, I just want to know, what does he look like?
My last boyfriend?
Is he adorable too?
No. He was taller.
What was the last vacation you and Mason went on?
We just got back from Delray Beach.
Okay. Where's that?
It's in
In
Florida.
Florida.
It's right outside of Miami.
How was that?
It was fun, but
Okay.
I left early because we were fighting.
Aww.
Y'all
Yeah,
fight a
and a
lot.
lot
See,
of
now how do you
fights,
deal
yeah.
with that? You think it's your fault that you guys fight? More your fault or more his fault?
I think it's his fault.
Why? Because he doesn't accept you for who you are?
Yeah. And like, he's more the one who like, wants to be like aggressive when we're fighting.
Right.
Like not physically, but I mean,
Oh,
Emotionally.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm sitting here like, wait, what?
Right. I think
better
it's
not.
difficult. I think it's difficult in those situations because he probably like really admires you and loves you for like other things other than the sexual, and you still have this kind of like admiration for your career as doing camming and sexting. So like for him, he likes who you are deep down inside versus like the career, and you still want to stick to that. So that kind of like is probably what makes the relationship toxic.
Yeah.
You know? It's like you still want to do what you want to do, what you have been doing, but for him, it's like
He's jealous.
we've developed something, and I like that.
He probably scared you're gonna leave him.
Maybe a little bit.
And you've been
He
together
probably scared you're
how
gonna
long?
find something better. 7 months.
7-8 months.
That's a short time,
Yeah.
though.
Very short.
Yeah, that's a new relationship.
That's a short
Yeah.
time.
He probably like, she gonna find something better. She need to stop doing all that shit. And he wants you to be in the house. Don't go out there and be around all these other men.
right.
And you're jealous too. And that doesn't
Yeah, I'm
help either.
jealous.
All right. Well, Sarah, tell everybody where they can find you because we want to make sure we blow up your fans pages. We want
get
to
you
Oh,
more
it's gonna get
business.
blown up.
Get you more
Yeah,
business.
get you like Jenna Shea making that 20,000-30,000 a month.
Follow me on Sarah_Russi on Instagram and then Twitter, it's Sarah Russi. You can just search me on all social media, Sarah Russi. You'll find me.
Okay. So you're not going to give it up, right? You're
Give
not going to
what
give
up?
up your
She
camming.
said, "Give what up?"
Look me up by my name. Like,
Yeah, look her up by her
I
name.
use my real name. So
Okay.
OnlyFans, my link is in my bio on Twitter and Insta.
Okay.
So what if you had like a really attractive guy at your age with a huge dick and a lot of money?
I don't really care about the dick. That's not really important to me.
Get that cash, baby.
But the money, like
Where
if
the
he had a
bag
lot
at?
of money.
Where the
I don't want
bag
someone
at?
my own age. Like, I don't think I would date someone my own age.
Okay.
This reminds me of this show that I'm watching on Lifetime. It's called Married to Millions. Have you guys heard of it?
No.
It's brand
Seen
new.
it.
I'm a square. I watch Lifetime all the time. It's just so boring. But anyway, my bad. So anyway, there's this one couple and the girl's 21 and the guy is older than your boyfriend. He's like 57. And everybody goes nuts over this couple, but they seem to be they really love each other. His ex-wife had a meeting with her. She said, "Oh no, it's never gonna work. You're a child." It's so good. I love it. This is what this reminds
to
me of.
Millions?
Married
All right. Well, Sarah, we
Millions.
can't wait to see what happens, and you got to come update us.
Thank you. I'd love to come back.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Sarah.
We love to have
Next
you.
time you got to
Thank you.
drink. No more colds.
Yes.
I know. I've had to like take breaks sometimes because like it's harder for me to breathe because I'm just getting over the cold.
Bring your new boyfriend when you come back.
Oh, shut up.
Stop,
He's going to love the attention.
Negative.
Lip service. Okay.
All right.